What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I know you're new here, so please consider subscribing, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. So as the name suggests, this YouTube channel is just really about me speaking my mind on different topics. Yeah, so I created this channel in May or so 2020, but then I've been recording videos and not posting them because I felt like they were not really like good enough. But then I've come to realize they'll never really be good if I don't get to try them out and upload them. So today I decided to tell my friend that do or die I was going to upload a video. Then he was like, well, you've been doing that since like May 2020, but you haven't uploaded anything. Well, I don't know what came in my mind. I ended up saying, if I don't do that, then I'm a dog. So here we are. I'm trying to prove that I'm not a dog. So on today's topic, I really wanted to talk about prophecy. To begin with, I was raised in a traditional church. My parents, my whole life, have been going to New Apostolic Church. We don't do prophecy stuff. So it's not something that I've grown up experiencing or something that I have experienced. I've visited a couple of churches, yes, by invitation, Pentecostal churches where they do prophecy and the like. So with the coming of COVID, like in 2020, I think we saw a lot of things change, like how people conducted business, basically how a lot of activities in the society were happening that included churches. We saw a lot of churches actually start to conduct their programs online, which is a good thing because it means that there is more coverage. Like some of us who didn't intend to go to church in the time of COVID now at least can access and attend church services, which is a good thing. So one night in 2020, before I went to bed, I think it was around 23, I was like, oh, before I go to bed, let me just check my Facebook. And then I found a live video, some prophecy from, I don't know, I think it should be Kawe. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it was a prophet, right? And it was a live video. So I was like, oh, I mean, no harm. Let me just listen to what they're saying. Anyway, the reason why I really joined and wanted to watch was because I thought it was just like preaching, like the normal preaching. Yeah, but then when I went to check the video out, all the comments were filled with, "Thank you, man of God. I received, man of God. Prophesy, man of God." And I was like, oh, so this is what is happening. So I listened to a lot of people. He was mentioning names of the people he's giving a prophecy about. So you comment, "Prophesy, man of God," and then he would say something about you, and people were commenting back with, "I received, man of God. You're right, man of God. That is really my situation." So I decided to also try it out. So I wrote, "Prophesy, man of God." It took a while. Then yeah, he saw my comment, and then he went like, Ruben Kaponde, I see you have been looking for a job. I want to let you know that God has said that your struggle has ended. You've been jobless for a while now, but the Lord has told me to tell you that your job is coming. Your door is opening. Right? But then at that time, I had a job. I wasn't even looking for a job. I don't remember dropping an application in that time, within that time, like in that period, right? So I didn't know what to respond like. But later on I decided to say, well, I'm going to write back and say the prophecy is not right about me. So I ended up saying, well, thank you, man of God, but the prophecy you've said is not right. I'm not looking for a job. I have a job. Let's pause there. This is me on Facebook. But then I was trying to think like if there are any of you who actually go to Pentecostal churches or churches where they do a lot of prophecy stuff. The first question is, have you ever experienced a situation where the man of God prophesies something about you which is not correct? And if so, how was your reaction? Like, did you tell them that their prophecy was wrong about you, or how did you approach it? Like, how did you deal with that? So I could have easily just said I received man of God and forget about it, but then for me, I felt like if I did that, it would be more like I am ungrateful for what I have. Firstly, God gave me a job, which I thank God for that, man. There a lot of other people who are looking for jobs out there, so I didn't want to be in this position where I should just say thank you, man of God, just because a man of God had prophesied. So I ended up saying that. Actually, he ended up reading my comment. He actually read my comment loudly, and then skipped. Didn't say anything else about me. So I was like, okay, cool. So now the question is, do you get to tell the prophet that the prophets they've told about you is wrong? And what's the best way you would tell the prophet? I thought I was a bit conflicted. Like, do you tell them or do you not tell them? So I would like to hear if any of you guys have ever experienced such a situation. I mean, online is a bit, it feels informal, like it's light, like it feels like play, right? But yeah, it's serious. I would say online or actually in church. But I'm really interested in those who have experienced such in church, and also just your opinions on how you think people would react if, let's say, they were in church and then the prophet goes like, oh yeah, so your marriage, blah 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 blah, but then that stuff is not happening in your marriage, or you at your job, things like that. Basically just a wrong prophet about you. How would you react? Would you tell the prophet to say their prophecy about you is wrong? How would you react to that? So I just want to get your opinions. So that's that. Please consider sharing this video, leave a like, yeah, and comment. I would like to really hear your views in the comments.